We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. Ought to be a good one here between the St. Louis Cardinals and the Los Angeles Dodgers. The Dodgers aim to notch their 7th win in a row right after this. Walker Buehler will be on the mound for the series opener. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, Matt, it's not easy to bunch anything together against this guy. In his last 3 starts, he has a whip of under 1.10. So we may see some hit and run, we may see some bunting, and we may see some running, because if you want to lay around and try to get hits off this guy, that's not the right thing to do. One of the top pitchers in the game right now.
Settling in now, Colton Wong. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike one. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Fouled off. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And now a slider is swung on and missed, and the leadoff man is set down to open up the ball game. Another strikeout for him on the mound, and boy, is it fun to watch him go about his business.
No doubt, Manny. He's one of my favorites, mostly because of his stuff. You know, he can absolutely dominate on any given day because of what he offers up there. It's just nasty. There aren't many hitters that like to see this guy on the mound.
And the 34-year-old veteran looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Dan Dero, you check out this Dodger team as they enter play here tonight. They've run their win streak up to 6 in a row now, and they're really playing some inspired baseball.
Yeah, Matty, this is one of those special moments throughout the course of the season where everyone kind of looks around the clubhouse and takes stock. 6 in a row, you have a chance to rattle off a 7th. You start saying, hey, maybe something special is going to happen this summer.
And there are the umpires assigned to this one. Calling balls and strikes is Mr. Mike Fillmore.
Hey, Dero, Mike Fillmore, one of the most consistent umpires throughout the league. Both pitchers and position players love this guy.
Yeah, I think one of the best in the business. How I judge a good teammate is every day he opens that door. Is he consistent? Can I count on him? Mike Fillmore is the exact same way behind the dish.
Now a chance to look at the starting 9 for the visiting St. Louis Cardinals. Thoughts, Dan? Who stands out?
Yeah, man, I think everyone should keep an eye on Colton Wong. He's the team leader in home runs, so he's having a nice year so far. It's always a good feeling when you can lead your team in a category like home runs. I'm sure he takes a lot of pride.
And that brings up Paul Goldschmidt. As the fastball is swung on and missed. Good location down at the knees for strike one. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2.
0-2 count. You could do just about anything you want right now. Up, down, in, out, hard, soft.
Hit high and deep out to left. Looking up is the left fielder. Still going back. And that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. It's a solo shot here for Paul Goldschmidt. Second home run early in the year, and the Cardinals move out in front 1-0.
What a way to get things started while playing on the road. Top of the first and a big fly just like that, and they take the lead.
Here's Matt Carpenter.
The third baseman, number 13.
As he rips it on the ground to second. Albies brings it in. Throw on to Muncy, gets him, and with that they'll end the inning. Carlos Martinez, a right-handed native of the Dominican Republic, will be the starter. What do we need to know here, Danny?
You know, Matt, his last one wasn't horrible, but this guy did give up 5 runs in his last start. He was tagged with the loss, and he's going to look to be a lot better in this one here today.
Carpenter is there. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. Time now to check out how the hometown Dodgers line up in this one. Dan Plesac, who are you focused on?
Yeah, I'm pretty excited to get a chance to watch Xander Bogaerts do his thing. He won the Silver Slugger for shortstops last year. And in today's games, shortstops swing the bat well. And for him to walk away with that award tells you what kind of a player he is.
Here's Xander Bogaerts now. Swung on and crushed. Everyone just stands there and watches it fly. It's a solo shot for Xander Bogaerts. 6th home run on the season for him, and the Dodgers are back even now at 1 apiece.
Well, his offense spotted him a run in the top of the inning, and he just gave it right back. That's what happens when you plant one in a hitter's wheelhouse. Sent out of here in a hurry.
So now to the plate, Yordan Alvarez. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. Throw into second, and he is in there.
Oh, D-Roll, that's not a bad way to keep it going. A base hit right there. Hitting streak, 15 games and counting.
Yeah, we're halfway through a calendar month, and he looks up and he's had a knock. You can't get caught up in it. You have to trust the process. Keep doing what got you to this point. Staying focused, not trying to do too much, staying within your plan, and studying the opposing pitcher.
Hit out towards second, taken in by Wong, and the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play. Now batting, Max Muncy, and the Dodgers with an opportunity for more here in the first. He's set, and the pitch. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. Notch one in the score column as a runner from third crosses the plate. It's now a 2-1 ball game.
Outside of taking the ball in the seats, Dan, these were my favorite knocks to get.
Swung on and crushed. Everyone just stands there and watches it fly. Two-run home run off the bat of Gary Sanchez. Home run number 5 on the year, and the Dodgers move out in front now, 4-1.
Well, it's very early, but he's looked out of sorts from the beginning. They've already roughed him up for 2 homers, and they're not done yet. We'll see if he can regroup or he blows up. Could go either way at this point.
And that brings in Hunter Dozier. Now that ball is smoked, carrying to deep left. And that one is gone. A solo shot here to left. 8th home run on the season for him as they stretch the lead to 5-1. Guys, we've seen 4 big balls between the two teams so far today. What are your impressions of the long ball display we're watching?
Yeah, Matty B, you don't see this very often, Devo, when it's cold and chilly like this. Wind blowing in a little bit, but we're still seeing a lot of home runs.
Yeah, Dan, I can't explain it. Let's just tip our hats to both offenses right now because they came to play. Moving traffic against this cold weather, not easy to do.
And, fellas, we take a look at the Redbirds entering play here tonight. Fair to say they're not playing their best baseball right now. Losers of 5 of their last 6. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. So they nearly bat around here as 8 men come to the plate in scoring 5. We move ahead to the top of the second now. The Dodgers lead it 5-1. Striding into the box, Paul DeYoung. He'll start things out in the top half of the second.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
DeYoung in an 0-2 hole here. Boy, good cutting action to that pitch as that's the first out of the inning. So the base is empty here with one away, and here now is the catcher, Yadier Molina. Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. And he will make the play out there, and there are two away now.
Batting seven, the left fielder, Tyler O'Neill.
Standing in, Tyler O'Neill. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
Ooh, that was some gas. Triple digits on the radar gun.
Swing and a miss. It's 0-2.
Yeah, if he's going to pound the zone with this stuff all game, the offense better step up. Somebody's going to have to pull a trigger.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. 1, 2, 3 go the Cardinals. They're down here 5-1. Next to hit will be the pitcher, Walker Buehler. He's set to lead off the home half of the second. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. High in the air out to center field. Thomas is underneath this one. One pitch, one away. And here's Ronald Acuna Jr. now. 0 for 1 after a pop-out in foul territory his first time through. Hit hard to short. DeYoung gathers it in. And quickly there are two away. So bases are empty here with two gone. And that'll bring up the shortstop and one of the better two-strike hitters in baseball, Xander Bogaerts. On the ground for the shortstop, DeYoung. Right to him. Throw on to first. A three-pitch inning. And the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Dodgers. They're up 5-1. Digging in now, Lane Thomas, as we are all set to begin the third inning in this one.
Lane Thomas.
Here's Bogaerts, the young shortstop. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third. And with that, there you get a look at what's happening in the race in the National League West.
Martinez.
So here now is the pitcher, Carlos Martinez, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. In there, and it's 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now. 0-2.
Ooh-wee. That was some smoke right there. High fire right on by.
Now a swing and a miss here as he's down on strikes. So it's 2 up, 2 down to begin the third.
Well, he's really locked in at this point in the game on the bump. So far this inning, 4 pitches and 2 outs. Got the first guy on 1 pitch, and then absolutely dominates this at bat with a 3-pitch strikeout.
Here's Colton Wong now. as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. 2 out, nobody on. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. Back up to, oh no, that got him. Great support from his infield, though, as that's the 3rd out. Weird way to end the inning. Down in order go the Cardinals. They're down 5-1. Bottom of the 3rd now, and that'll bring up the outfielder, Yordan Alvarez.
Yordan Alvarez.
Outfield shaded toward right center. Here's the first pitch. They have him played perfectly as it's hit on the ground. A dive, and he knocks it down. On the recovery throw is in time to get the out at first. What a heads-up play. Cody Bellinger at the plate now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Not surprisingly here, this is on the ground to the right side. On to first, and very quickly 2 are gone here in the home 3rd.
Now batting.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up the big bat of Max Muncy. Popped up. Wong is calling for it. And that's the 3rd out. Dodgers down in order. They lead this one, though, 5-1. All set for the start of the inning, and standing in is the veteran outfielder, Dexter Fowler. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. A high fastball is in there.
He's getting a lot of first pitch outs, and it's really easy to see why. He's been perfect. 100% of his first pitches have been for strikes to hitters so far in this one.
Behind 0-2 now. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here.
Got to take advantage of that pitch right there. 0-2 breaker hanging over the heart of the plate. Not going to see too many of those today.
And Fowler swings and misses as he's retired for round number 1.
Man, I love watching a pitcher that just rears back and blows smoke by a guy at the letters. That's the ultimate challenge pitch, and for me personally, watching hitters swing and miss, man, that's a sight of beauty.
Here's Paul Goldschmidt now. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time, it's 0-1. He launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. And that's in there as well. 0-2 now.
Let's see if he tries to climb the ladder right here, change his eye level, or bounce something in the dirt.
Swing and a miss. Looked like the knuckle curve there, and that's out number 2.
No better way to minimize the potential damage a cleanup hitter can do than to strike out both guys in front of him. Always a confidence boost when you can sit down the guys at the top of the lineup.
Digging in now will be Matt Carpenter. Hit hard up the middle, and that's through for a base hit. Make him 1 for 2 in this one.
Boy, Dero, it's about time they got something brewing here. First pitch single, and maybe now they can start to get some traffic on the bases.
Yeah, absolutely, Dan. Ambush tactics, not always the play. You want to drive that pitch count up and get into that bullpen, but sometimes desperate times call for desperate measures. Dan, after that base hit right there, he's got a 6-game hitting streak going.
You know what? And this could lead him on to some bigger and better things right here. He's been swinging the bat pretty well, and he's been rewarded for it, as you talked about. 6-game hitting streak so far.
Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
Boy, this is one of those ABs you like to hit the rewind button on. Put himself in a tough spot now, hitting with 2 strikes.
And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Cards strand a couple. They're down here 5-1. ready to go for the last half of the inning. And the next to bat, the Dominican-born catcher Gary Sanchez.
Yeah, that last at bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball on. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile, but
High in the air and deep to straightaway left.
It is gone. Holy cow. Oh, my goodness. I don't believe it. I don't believe it.
It's a solo shot here for Gary Sanchez. His second of the game, and it's now a 6-1 ball game. Dozier digging in now. Hit high and deep out to left center field. O'Neill looks up.
Goodbye, home run.
So a solo shot here to left center field. His second home run of the game, as it's now a 6-run ball game. So up steps Ozzie Albies as he sends it on the ground to first. Fielded by Goldschmidt. Throw on to first. So a good comeback there as he gets the first out of the inning. Now to the plate, the pitcher, Walker Buehler. First pitch coming. Here it is. Oh, and he took a big swing at that one as this is driven out to deep left center field. But that'll stay in the park as it's off the wall. And he'll pull into second with one away. When that one left the bat, I wasn't sure where it was going to come down. Thought it might have a chance.
yeah, same here, man. It kind of got lost high in the sky before it one-hopped the fence for an extra base hit. During the daytime, that thing probably would have carried out of here, but you can't complain too much about a double.
There's the St. Louis manager now up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And we're going to see a pitching change as that's going to do it for his starter here tonight. So he'll make a beeline for the showers, I'm sure, as he's going to want to put this awful night behind him as quickly as possible. Number 62 is ready, and he'll take the ball from the manager.
Number 62.
Acuna digs in now. Oh, and here's a drive. Well hit out to straightaway center. Back goes Thomas.
See you later.
Two-run shot to straightaway center. Number 11 for him on the season as they've widened this lead to 8 now. And that brings in Xander Bogaerts. The short hit hard. DeYoung fields it cleanly. In time to first, and there are 2 away. Cardinals are into their bullpen now as there are the final numbers for their starter. Not the night he or his club were hoping for.
Well, this one's really easy to dissect. Too many pitches left over the heart of the plate. 3 bombs allowed in this one. He's going to have to do a better job of throwing quality pitches down the road.
Here's the first pitch to him.
Hard liner, but picked up on a hop.
Throw in time for the third out, but it certainly took a while as the inning is finally over. So 4 runs in the inning, but of note there was that they came on the strength of 3 home runs. We played 4 full. It's the Dodgers 9 and the Cardinals 1. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Cardinals to discuss his thoughts on his lineup so far. And he told me he's pretty unhappy with their discipline at the plate in this one. He said they've been chasing at pitches out of the zone all game, which obviously doesn't usually lead to good results. Until they start being more selective with their swings, he said they will continue to struggle.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks.
Leading off for St. Louis.
First pitch coming. Here it is.
Tyler O'Neill.
In there for strike 1, 0-1. And he falls behind 0-2.
Yeah, you could tell he was ready for another fastball, but the pitcher went to breaking ball, and the hitter just fouls that one off.
And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
Man, this guy's on his game today, not only when he's throwing strikes, but how about the amount of strikeouts? What's even more impressive, no walks up to this point. So he's pounding that zone with strikes, and he's making these hitters swing the bat.
To the plate now, Lane Thomas. Lifted in the air to center. Acuna is there now, and he has it. 2 gone. Tommy Edman will get the call to pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty. Oh, and that one slung through the strike zone that time at 98. 0-1. And he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
His command has been outstanding so far, hitting nearly all of his spots, and that's been a big factor why he's been so successful up to this point.
Count remains at 0-2. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Cardinals. They trail big. It's 9-1. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with Dave Roberts, the Dodgers skipper, about his lineup's performance so far, and flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. Top to bottom, he said his guys have been picking on the right pitches to swing at, and they've done a nice job of using the whole field. He said that always seems to be a recipe for success, and their 7 extra base hits in this one are evidence that it has been.
Thank you, Heidi. Alex Reyes gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. Bottom of the inning now, and standing in the outfielder, Cody Bellinger. Now the pitch. Hit sharply on the ground. DeYoung's got it, and the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out.
The first baseman, Matt Muncy.
Coming to the plate now, Max Muncy, 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. There's a swing and a drive. Field. Fowler looking up. You can kiss it goodbye. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. Home run number 9 on the year as they've pushed this lead up to 9 now. In now, Gary Sanchez. Line toward the alley in left center. And the Dodgers bats just keep going as this is extra bases as well. And he is into second with a double, his third hit of the night.
Some guys just lay back and watch that first pitch go by no matter what. Work the count, make the pitcher waste a few pitches. But when he serves up a fastball like this on the first pitch, it's hard not to go after it. And that's just what he does. He jumped all over it.
At the plate now, Hunter Dozier. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Back goes Thomas at the track. He jumps and brings it in. 2 away after a great play. And he's up to third safely now with 2 gone in the inning.
That was a pretty spectacular catch right there. A lot of guys mistime that jump because they're worried about the wall coming on. But he got it just right and hauled it in. Great stuff.
Next for the Dodgers, Ozzie Albies. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First delivery to him on the way. Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike 1.
Hey, I'm surprised he went to that spot in his zone. This guy's known for being a down and in hitter. Don't expect too many pitches going in that spot.
Swung on and crushed. Everyone just stands there and watches it fly.
Two-run shot to straightaway center. 6th home run on the season for him as the blowout continues. I almost can't believe I'm saying this, but that was the 8th home run of the game for these guys. How about this offensive performance?
Hey, thanks, Matt. Yeah, you know what? Dodger Stadium has always been known for a very high mound, and pitchers love to pitch in this ballpark. In D-roll, when the sun goes down and that marine layer air comes in, this is a tough yard to hit the ball.
That was going right there, Dan. Day game, this place plays completely different, but to do it at night, that's why it was such an impressive performance today. For them to move traffic all over the yard today, not easy to do.
Standing in now, Walker Buehler. And he puts it on the ground to second. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit.
Hey, I've been impressed with this guy. Not only has he thrown the ball well, but now he's mixing in a base hit late in the game, giving his manager options. Whether or not he wants to pinch run, keep him in there, go to the relief. I mean, he's opened up a whole weaponry box for the manager.
So it's back to the top of the order now, and that brings forward Ronald Acuna Jr.
The last at bat, Matty V, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
Line drive to center field. Thomas makes the catch, and the inning is over. So 3 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and a man left on. We're through 5 here at the ballpark. It's the Dodgers 12 and the Cardinals 1. Colton Wong will stand in. And through 5 turns at bat, they've only mustered a total of 3 hits. Not terrible, but they're certainly not firing on all cylinders.
Well, it's getting a little bit too late in this game, but this continues like this. In today's game, with so many dominant bullpen arms, you certainly don't want to wait until the 8th or 9th to try to wake the bats up.
First pitch of the at-bat. The windup and the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. Hit on the ground out to short. Bogart's on the slide. He is out.
Now batting, the right fielder, Dexter Fowler.
Here's Dexter Fowler now. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike.
0-1.
Line drive to left. But this will hang up just enough as he takes it in stride in left center for the second out.
Now batting, the first baseman, Paul Goldschmidt.
Into the box now, Paul Goldschmidt. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. No balls and 1 strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Here's strike 2 as the slider hits the outside corner.
I think when a team starts struggling, certainly offensively, it's just guys try and play above their pay grade. Know who the best players are in the lineup and try and get on base to set them up.
And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Cardinals. They're looking up at a 12-1 deficit. Bottom of the 6th inning now, and that'll bring up the power hitting shortstop Xander Bogaerts.
Shortstop, Xander.
First delivery to him on the way. Hit pretty well out toward right center field. Back goes Fowler to the track, and just short of a home run, this ball's off the wall. And he is into second base with a leadoff double.
He's not going to complain, but he was thinking what the rest of us were thinking when that left his bat. Home run number 2. Didn't quite have enough, so he has to be content with a double.
Into the box now, Yordan Alvarez. Lifted into the air out towards center field. Thomas has it for route number 1. The relay. Throw back to second, and that's a double play.
I should have waited until I got
that's a total brain cramp out there on the bases. He might have thought it was going to get down, but you've got to be sure. Instead, they double him off, and that really changes this inning.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Oh, and here's a drive. Well hit out to straightaway center. Back goes Thomas, still ranging back.
It is gone. Holy cow. Oh, my goodness. I don't believe it. I don't believe it.
It's a solo homer for Cody Bellinger. Number 10 for him on the year as they just continue to pour it on here. Next up is Max Muncy. And a deep drive to right. Back goes Thomas.
Goodbye, home run.
Solo shot to right center. His second of the game as this lead got even wider. Gary Sanchez will stand in looking for home run number 3 as we take it back to inning number 4. And this was his second home run of the game as he's been dialed in so far in this one. Here comes the first pitch. Hit hard on the ground is short. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Another good inning here for the Dodgers. Hey, not everybody leaves early. Back with more here on a Tuesday night after this. Seventh inning ready to roll and set to go as the third baseman, Matt Carpenter.
I think he's forgotten about sometimes, Matt Carpenter. When we talk about the best hitters in our sport, I think he's one of the more underrated offensive players.
Muncy over to his right. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
Every pitcher loves to get quick outs, right? How about that? One pitch, one out, a pop-up to start the inning.
There's a fastball right down Broadway taken for a strike.
The difference between 0-1 and 1-0 is so monumental, and this guy has been on top of his game all day, attacking the zone and getting ahead of these hitters.
Swing and a miss here, and he's behind in the count now, 0-2. And he struck him out. The 10th victim set down on strikes thus far.
The catcher, number 4.
Here's the catcher, Yadier Molina. Here's the first pitch to him. Good pitch there, called a strike on the inside corner.
Shocked he didn't let it fly right there. Usually you're looking for a fastball elevated to get the party started.
There's one at 97, and all he can do is foul that one away. Here it comes on 0-2. Hit well on the ground to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Cardinals, and they remain well behind. John Brebbia enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is. Last half of the 7th here, and that'll give way to the third baseman, Hunter Dozier. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Oh, this one bounces off the pitcher, and they'll just tag him out along the first base line. And time now to see quite where that got him, and it appeared from up here at least, and his actions on the field confirm it. It looked like it got him on his drive leg, which could be problematic, of course, for him. But from the way he's trying to walk it off, I think he's going to try to continue. And that'll get on through into center, and he's got himself a one-out hit.
Hey, guys, he was obviously trying to bury that slider down and in. Nice execution by the batter right there, keeping his hands inside and fighting it off for a nice base hit.
So here's the Dodgers pitcher, Walker Buehler. He's been great on the mound, so we'll see if he can do something with the bat here as well. He's earned the chance to take this at bat.
Yeah, Matt, when a guy's throwing the ball as well as he has, it kind of forces the manager's hand to stay with him. He's been exciting to watch, and he's really had this crowd behind him the entire game.
No problem over there for Goldschmidt, and there are 2 gone now.
Now batting, center fielder,
Now back to the top of the Dodgers order, digging in, Ronald Acuna. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. First pitch of the at-bat. Back up the middle. That's through. He's got a base hit, his second in this one, 2 for 5 now. And now this is bobbled out in center. So a struggle that time for him in center field, and as a result he'll be tagged with the E8 on the play. So now to the plate, Xander Bogaerts. Drilled on the ground to short. On to first, and the Dodgers come up with nothing as that ends the inning. Dodgers strand a couple, but you can forgive them as they still hold an enormous lead. The Next to bat for St. Louis, Tyler O'Neill. He leads off their half of the eighth, and they've been unable to get that starter out of the game to this point.
Yeah, he settled in early on the mound, partly due to the lead his guys gave him to take some of the pressure off. He's taken that and pitched very effectively in this one. Probably a design take right there. They need base runners, so they're going to make him try to bring the ball in the strike zone.
Slider, and he can't pull the trigger. 2 strikes. Fouled away.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch. Wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His 3rd punch out of the game.
It's been a rough night at the yard for him. That's 3 times he's gone down on strikes in this one. So they've really figured out how to attack this guy.
At the plate, Lane Thomas. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1.
Jeez, finally. That's the first ball they've taken all night. Do it again, I dare you.
Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now.
Even though we're late into this ball game, this guy's velo is still top-notch. This guy's a horse.
Hit in the air down the right field line. And foul. He'll try again. 1-2. And he's just rolling right now, and even dozen strikeouts for him in the ball game. Justin Turner will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 49, Justin Turner.
Pulled toward right center field. Long run for the right fielder. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. Down in order go the Cardinals, and as you can see, they are way behind. Tyler Webb comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. Riding in once again, Yordan Alvarez. He was a double play victim last time around. Hit sharply on the ground. A diving try, but he can't haul it in. It's through for a base hit.
Hey, some guys look out there, Dan. They don't care. They can't execute the ball the other way. It's not that easy. They're going to hit it as hard as they can, right into the shift, and let the chips fall where they may.
You know, it's hard.
Oh, and here's a drive. Well hit out to straightaway center. Thomas is going to get back, and he'll put this one away on the warning track for the first out. Now in the box, Max Muncy. In his career versus this pitcher, he's 2 for 3. He's ready. Here's the first offering. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Back goes Thomas at the track. The wall. You can kiss it goodbye. So it's a 2-run shot to right center, his 3rd home run of the ball game as the blowout continues.
Well, you have a great night in hockey. You score 3 goals, and that's a hat trick. But how about hitting 3 home runs in one night? That's the baseball equivalent of a hat trick, and that's awfully hard to do.
Now batting, catcher, Gary.
Stepping in now, Gary Sanchez. Hit high in the air. There it goes. See ya! Solo shot here to left, his 3rd home run of the ball game as they just continue to pour it on here.
Well, if you would have told him when he woke up this morning that he was going to hit 3 home runs tonight, he would have thought he was dreaming. Well, it's a dream night, but he's wide awake.
Andrew Miller enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is.
Andrew Miller.
At the plate now, Hunter Dozier. The bouncer to the left side. DeYoung gathers it in, and there's out number 2. 2 away for the Dodgers here in the 8th, and that'll bring up the exciting Ozzie Albies. He's set. Here it comes. And he might have another one as this is hit high and deep out to left.
It is gone. Holy cow. Oh, my goodness. I don't believe it. I don't believe it.
Ozzie Albies with a solo homer. His second home run of the game as this lead got even wider.
Wow, what an inning this has turned out to be. That's the 3rd bomb they've hit this inning. Hopefully they're not going to run out of baseballs.
The pitcher, 21.
Into the box, Walker Buehler. This is skied into the air to straightaway center. Thomas is there, and he puts it away to stop the bleeding. So 4 runs in the inning, but of note there was that they came on the strength of 3 home runs. We've played 8 full. Dodgers out in front, 18-1. Here's the second baseman, Colton Wong, and his guys needed to get the top half of the 9th. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. Ground ball foul down the left side. And another foul ball. Here's another 0-2. And a swing and a miss. Good pitch there for the first out here in the 9th.
The batter, the right fielder.
Striding in, Dexter Fowler. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Lifted the other way down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. 1 out, nobody on. Looks like he swung it underwater that time for strike 2.
There's another pitch for a strike, and this guy's really attacking hitters well tonight, being aggressive early on. And if he continues to throw strikes like he is, he's going to have a pretty good night.
So the breaking ball locked him up there. Dexter Fowler is retired, and now they're down to their final out in this one. To the plate now, Paul Goldschmidt. Swing and lift a ball fouled off to the left and out of play. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. 0-1, here it comes. Now a swing and a ground ball. This should do it. Gloved by Bogaerts. Throw on to first is going to be in time for the final out, and the Dodgers continue the roll they've been on. 7 straight victories now as this ball game is over. 18-1 this evening. The Los Angeles Dodgers came out swinging with a huge first inning that really set them up well. Walker Buehler notches his 3rd win of the year, racking up 14 Ks in doing so. Carlos Martinez was slapped with 8 earned runs as he takes the loss. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
Time of the ball game, 4 hours and 10 minutes. Thank you for joining us here tonight. And we remind you to please drive home safely.
Welcome to this edition of Inside the Show. There will be 42s everywhere today in honor of the barrier-breaking Jackie Robinson. Before we get there, though, here's what happened yesterday. Starting out in the NL West, the Dodgers catcher, number 26, plated 4 total with 3 home runs, helping lead the Dodgers past the Cardinals 18-1. The win was their 7th in a row. The San Francisco Giants allowed only 5 hits as a staff as they got past the Reds in Cincinnati 4-2. Trevor Bauer came away with a loss on the mound despite striking out 13 batters in the game. The D-backs combined for 10 hits as a team as they sank the visiting Buccos 6-2. The Colorado Rockies got 11 hits overall as they grabbed a victory over the Padres at Petco Park 12-4. Monte Harrison was a major force at the plate, driving in 4 as the Marlins took care of the Angels 5-1. The Atlanta Braves knocked out 10 hits as a team as they took care of the Mets at Citi Field 6-3. Justin Smoke had a day to remember, amassing an impressive 7 RBIs at the plate, helping Milwaukee down Philadelphia 9-8. The win was their 6th in a row. The Astros held the opposition at bay with only 4 hits as they took down the Rays in St. Petersburg 5-2. The Twins put together 10 total hits as they beat the Blue Jays in Toronto 7-6. The Cubs totaled 13 hits as a team as they beat the O's in Baltimore 6-3. The Detroit Tigers broke up their 5-game losing skid as they beat the Tribe in Cleveland 3-1. The White Sox hit 3 long balls as they beat the Royals in Kauffman Stadium 7-3. The A's combined to allow only 4 hits as they beat the visiting Red Sox 3-2. The Nationals completed a short 2-game sweep as they bested the Mariners in Safeco Field 11-9. The Rangers had 12 hits as a team as they defeated the visiting Yankees 9-0. And that's our show on this Jackie Robinson Day. Should be a lot of great games as well as celebrations of the great number 42. Talk to you again tomorrow.